Hey everyone, it's Ivan, kitbadger.com, out here for another gear review, and today, talking about this guy right here, which is the SERE Sack by Coltack. So, what is it? Well, it is a fanny pack. Right here, got a waist strap, a couple different compartments, and yeah, some kind of cool features. And ultimately, it is made to provide utility across a whole number of different activities, whether it's hunting, backpacking, camping, like on the range, everyday carry, whatever it may be, fishing, any of that stuff. And yeah, just utility at the end of the day. So I'll go over some of the features and then tell you how I've used it. The SERE Sack is made here in the US by Coltack with US made components, so very compliant. Up front here, there's actually a Velcro field, so you can put a patch on there if you want, and YKK zippers. These guys right here, someone will probably ask, so these are Loomis mod washers. They're pretty cool, they glow in the dark. But up front here, we have a smaller, shallower pouch, and also inside here is this guy. So you can clip keys in there if you want, something that you essentially want tethered, not to come undone. And then we have a larger pouch back here. Open it up, and back here is a Velcro field. So this is a 4-cell insert. They actually also sell a 3 and I think a 2-cell Velcro insert, or Velcro backed elastic insert. And yeah, that is that. Round, or actually on the bottom here, you also have this webbing where if you want, you can Ranger bands, some other method, or even the Blue Force gear, and make a tourniquet holder, which actually works great there. If you want to run your tourniquet there, usually just carry it in my pocket. And right here, you have your buckle. And of course, back here, tri-glide, so you can actually size this to you. And yeah, pretty handy. As I mentioned, it's a fanny pack, so all the utility that comes with that. Basically a pouch to put things that isn't your pockets, and also isn't like a backpack or a sling bag, something that you have to take off to access. Basically just around your waist, and you can slide it behind you, to the side, up front, wherever you want it. Or if you want to be one of the cool kids, you basically wear it like a sling bag. Still don't really get that one, but yeah, it works great. So most recently I actually used this while I was doing some muzzleloading hunting with a muzzleloader, I guess, late season, and it worked well. It was basically a possibles bag. So there's so many things you need when you're muzzleloading, like to just get that gun to fire and then to fire it again. And so this worked out really well. Inside here, well, actually still have my tag, or one of the tags, my elk tag, which I did not fill, and all my possible stuff. So basically powder and powder measure, some patches, and balls, starter to get that bullet started, and then this little metal pick to basically clean out that touch hole, and a spare toothpick for when I was gonna carry it. And so, or safely carry it if I wasn't gonna be actively hunting. And this actually worked really well because it was really cold, bunch of snow on the ground, and this was basically just clipped around my waist over all my layers, kept everything in there. And then again, 2 different components. So I use this same setup a number of different places and ways, but the front pouch is always kind of kept the same. Basically in here, I have a bunch of med gear. Inside this front pouch, I have some gloves, should I need those, as well as some combat gauze with quick clot, or yeah, quick clot impregnated combat gauze. And then this is kind of clever, never used it. Basically it's a syringe with quick clot, like a hemostatic agent, or Celox, I guess, in this case. And then right here, Halo chest seal, folded up, 2 of them, because they come in pairs. And then lastly, this little guy here by Wool-Aid, which is basically, there's a big one and then kind of like a big square one, and then a regular like conventional Band-Aid. Pretty cool, they're actually made with wool. And so all of these supplies this stuff coupled with my tourniquet, get you out of most situations, especially things you can do basically with that Halo seal in addition to some gauze. You can do a lot of stuff with that. And so this all kind of stays in this front pouch. And should I need any medical supplies, I have them. And then this back pouch, I basically use it however I'm going to use it, depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. The other place I've actually used this a lot is in the backcountry, carrying a pistol, because I'm usually not carrying concealed when I have a backpack on. And this actually fits footprint-wise. A lot of pistols, this right here being PDP F series. And so, yeah, with a hip belt and a backpack, not really gonna put in miles and hours with that basically clamped over it. And at the same time, if you end up mounting a pistol on your pack belt, which is great, makes it really easy to carry, then the issue you run into is you drop your pack and you no longer have your pistol. You're like, why do you carry a gun in the backcountry? Because of things. Up here, there's all kinds of stuff. Bears, both black as well as brown bears. Moose. Moose is actually the big one. What else? I don't know. Lions, mountain lions, wolves, all the things. Mainly moose though. And so being able to have access to a pistol is important. And if you drop your pack, now you no longer have it if it's on your pack belt. So what I'll end up doing with this is I will unbuckle this, end up carrying my pistol in there, usually either with, depends on the pistol. You can either put a holster in there, again, Velcro backed, so it'll actually hold the holster, or you can run something like Vanguard, where basically it's just covering the trigger guard. But what I'll end up usually doing is putting this guy on, and now I have this on, and I'll basically hike it up high so that I'll put my pack belt on, or my pack and my pack belt, and then it'll sit there. I'll still have access to everything, both med gear as well as pistol, should I need it. And yeah, actually works out well. Of course, once I drop my pack, I now still have this. Yeah, still have med gear as well as that weapon, should I need either of those. If you're interested, there'll be a link down below. Pretty cool. About $70, I want to say. Get them directly through Coltack. Again, made here in the US, US materials. These, I want to say, are about $8. Velcro back, this being the 4-cell. There's also a 3-cell, and I want to say the 2-cell is size for like AI pattern magazines or anything around that size. As I said, I use this as a possibles bag when muzzleloading. Did a good job. And in the backcountry, carrying a pistol. Allows me to carry my pistol as well as always having that med gear on me. Even if I drop my pack, it's still on there. Pretty easy way to carry it when carrying a backpack. But yeah, links down below if you want to check it out. And last but not least, if you appreciate my content and want to support it, greatly appreciate it. One of the ways is just liking and sharing videos or supporting me directly through Patreon. Helps me go out and create more content for you. And if you have questions for me, happy to answer them over there where we have an active Discord. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.